How y'all doing, boys and girls? Top of the night. Another day in the struggle. Another day in the jungle. So I'm going to elaborate briefly. My post first. I posted, soon I heard the news, this was my post in regards to the Brittney situation. America traded a world-renowned global gangster for a spoiled, arrogant, entitled, homosexual black woman with no honor or discipline. She brung contraband to them people country with grand audacity and caused the country to compromise a major chess piece for her pawn worth. Wasn't she fake anti-US? They should have left her there to rot. She misrepresented the Onyx people as well. Onyx people is black people. She misrepresentation of us. Because the globe is like, oh, this dumb. This chick was dumb. Like, she was a professional basketball player. Why did this black girl do that? Trust me. The LGBT power was useless in Russia. The black card and the WNBA card was useless in Russia as well. Right? That's what I said. Candace Owens said trading a Russian arms dealer for a pot-smoking female basketball player is peak Western leftist philosophy. Incomprehensible. Stupid from a political standpoint. But as long as it makes the people feel warm and fuzzy, why not? With a question mark. I agree with Candace Owens. A lot of people hate her because, her brain is strong. She's an alpha black woman. I don't care if she's married to a white man. She be having a lot of good points. And I kind of like how she move. I fucks with her. Until she do something I might deem opposite, then I'll blog on it. Donald Trump shares his thoughts on the Brittney Griner prison swap. What kind of deal is it to swap Brittney Griner, a basketball player who openly hates our country, for the man known as the Merchant of Death, who is one of the biggest arm dealers anywhere in the world and responsible for tens of thousands of deaths and horrific injuries? Why wasn't former Marine Paul Whelan included in this totally one-sided transaction? Then he put a question mark. Why wasn't Paul Whelan, the Marine, included in this one-sided swap? He been locked up way longer than Brittney Griner, and he's a member of service. He's a Marine. He would have been let out for the asking. If America would have been like, yo, include him and we'll give you back your guy, he would have been included in the transaction. What a stupid, unpatriotic embarrassment for the U.S. A lot of y'all don't study global history. I know that because y'all watch like Love and Hip Hop and NBA games all day and NFL and baseball and reality TV, Power, and stuff like that. I know a lot of y'all do, and y'all love drill music and trap music and all that other stuff. So a lot of y'all don't really study global history like I do. The Merchant of Death is a different movie. That guy's a different movie. America's on the decline, people. This country is losing power. China, Russia, North Korea, all other gangsters of the world, they know it. The G7 ain't going to be that strong in the future. France, none of them. It's going to be a dark day for those that stay here. In the future, it's going to be a dark day. It's just reality. All empires crumble. Everybody get their turn to rule. Check this.
has been freed in a prisoner exchange for the Merchant of Death. That's the nickname of this captured Russian arms dealer who the U.S. gave back to Russia. Victor Bout was accused of shipping guns to rebels and terrorists around the world, including Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, and rebels in Rwanda. The DEA finally busted Bout in 2008 by luring him out of Russia with a fake arms deal. He's now been released to Russia, having served less than half of his sentence.
Okay. So, in regards to that, right, I want to say something in regards to that. He armed Taliban, he armed Afghanistan and all that. But so did America. America paid Afghanistan, they paid bin Laden and them to fight against Russia. Actually, to fight against the Soviet Union. This is how the Soviet Union crumbled. They lost to Afghanistan. The Soviet Union lost to Afghanistan, and that's how they broke apart. And that's when Russia became back Russia, and Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and all the rest of them countries up there became individual countries again. Once America used bin Laden and the Taliban and Al-Qaeda and used them, America tried to snake them. Then that led us to warring with them. And Afghanistan beat us too. This is why America had left like $68 million worth of weapons and helicopters and everything too, right? The history of Afghanistan is they're not Arab, first of all, because people think Afghanistanians is Arab. They're not Arab. They're a mixture of a bunch of things. They got Berber bloodline, all type of different strains of bloodline in them, but they're warmongers. Afghanistan is warmongers, and they live, eat, sleep, shit, breathe war. They tough. They tough people. They like the pit bulls. They like the rock wolves, the pit bulls of society. These people is tough. They brutal. They're strong. They warriors. Afghanistan is warriors. They fearless, and they believe. They spiritual faith is through the roof. Is impeccable. So Afghanistan spanked America and spanked Russia. They ain't nothing to be played with. Without all the fancy technology, tanks, helicopters, or nothing. Slippers, a jalabia, that's what we call the thing that look like pajamas. They head wrap, y'all joke and try to say it's a diaper, and an AK. Because most of Afghanistan is mountainous, it's terrain. Right? So anyway, America is just as guilty as the Merchant of Death. The reason why Russia don't like us because we always had disagreements with Russia, but when Joseph Stalin and Russia defeated Hitler and the Nazis, America tried to take credit for it. The G7, America and their allies tried to take credit for defeating Hitler, but they didn't defeat Hitler. Russia did. Joseph Stalin. America went at it with Japan. Japan and Italy was Russia's allies. Hitler sent Mussolini to Africa. Yo, see what you could do over there. The Italians got spanked. Mussolini and them got spanked by Ethiopia. They sent Japan to America. America bombed Japan with their own planes, kamikaze style. That was Pearl Harbor. America was scared to death and shook to death to war with Japan. So that's why they just dropped a nuke on them and nuked them. People look at us like, oh, America's big and bad. Yeah, we just dropped a bomb on them. They bombed our boat, we dropped the bomb on them. No, America was scared and couldn't fuck with Japan. The Air Force and all them niggas was ruthless. And they was kamikaze. Yeah, I'm gonna run my plane into none of y'all planes. Let's just go. We out of here. Because they believe in what they believe in their cause. They spiritual beliefs is high too, and they higher power. So when America fights these type of enemies, Islamic countries that they consider suicide bombers, Japan, what they consider as kamikaze, which is the same thing. America don't like these type of countries because these people is beyond materialism. They're beyond buyable. These people, they believe in a higher power. They believe in an afterlife. They believe in living like kings and royal in the afterlife. America don't believe really in no afterlife. And no disrespect to nobody that's listening to this. The Europeans don't really believe in no afterlife. Not all of them. I mean, a great majority of them don't. Some do, where you get the Valhalla theory and the hall of where the gods and the great warriors and all that is. But that shit is all mythological, philosophical, funny bunny shit. Thor and all Zeus, and get all that shit out of there. That shit is all Egyptian history remixed into a new song. But Japan and Afghanistan, a lot of countries coming out the East, they really believe in their spirituality. And they ruthless with war. And the West can't play how they play. So that's why America always keep a billion gazillion nuclear bombs and all type of weapons and all that. Yeah. The other countries like, fuck that. We doing it too. We gonna get our guns and weapons up too. We all gonna just clap each other and just pack each other up. Brittney Griner wasn't worth it. She's a spoiled girl. She was WNBA. She was privileged already. Then you was fake anti-American. You was talking against the government. You take a vape out there, you weak, undisciplined mortal, right? Where's your discipline? You gotta smoke a vape? You could have went to Russia and bought bud. I know niggas that went to Russia. I got friends that went to Russia. Rappers and stuff like that. And they say, yo, when you out there, you gonna find niggas that sell bud. And you'll be smoking like indoors doing like some type of garage club type shit. You know what I'm saying? I think she was a plot. I think she was a plant. I think this shit is all a distraction. Brittney Griner, the Kanye West shit, the Kyrie Irving shit, all this shit is distractions because there's still a bigger plan at hand. There's still a bigger agenda. There's still a bigger thing that needs to be met. California talking reparations, and then Rhode Island's talking reparations, but not just for black, for everybody. And bro, this place is going down. It's going down, and the country needs to be rebooted. The country needs to be rebooted. Hopefully Trump could do it. Hey, I fuck to Trump because no matter what people say, Trump always looked out for the black people. All the presidents look out for the black people. They look out for the Latinos and everybody else. They look out for all type of other people. Trump was fucking with us on the low. Trump was holding us down. And we listen to these rap celebs that work with the machine and the forces of evil. We listen to these niggas and let them persuade y'all judgment, not mine. Because I don't listen to Diddy, Hove, and them. They not my leaders. They can't never persuade my judgment. No man that ain't even physically fit and been in battle can persuade my judgment. Them niggas ain't been in no battles. Diddy want to skip around all day, feathery and tickle toes. He's happy feet and all. He want to bounce around. Take that. Yeah, that nigga's jippery, skippy, happy guy. You know, that nigga he a pair nigga to put in some pain. He ain't putting in no pain. He ain't letting his gun go. He ain't knuckling up. That nigga ain't poking nothing. He ain't doing like we did back in the days. Niggas lock in the elevator and wiggle out and go noodles. Right up to the 16th floor, pluck it out all the way back down. Niggas is in that square box going bonkers like a bag of squirrels. But anyway, yeah, Brittney Griner, she wasn't worth it. The Merchant of Death will strike again. Russia, or who knows? Russia might clip that nigga for him even getting captured. That's how brutal Putin is, but that's another story. But if they don't whack him, then I mean the capture was like a mistake. You know, they ambushed him, they outthought him, chess move. And if they don't whack him, that means Putin really need him, and he's a big dog on Putin's chessboard, and Putin still need him to make moves that make a difference. Anyway, people, keep your ear to the streets. Stay tuned. The gods don't mingle with the mortals. Kings don't eat with the peasants. The only time wise men hang around fools is when they educating them or enslaving them. Stay up like a cop. I holler back with my collar crack them and get up like sit-ups. I'm oxygen. Uno.